Probably you already know about standard Revit keyboard shortcuts, like key S, for example, which opens up a palette of keyboard shortcuts. Then there are key tips. When you press Alt and you see like this key tip, for example, Alt A, W, A again, enter, and then you can draw it. Or for example, Alt for manage G, MT for materials, and you can open material browser here. So these are called key tips. But then there are built-in Windows access keys. So let me show you what is this all about. If you go to edit type and look at this letter here, rename or duplicate, for example, and if you press Alt, you can see that this letter gets underlined. So R and D. And now you know what letter to press together with the Alt. For example, Alt R would launch this rename command and you will get to the rename without pressing this button. And what is very interesting is that if you go to the edit family tab here and edit family types, turns out there are invisible access keys to these commands here. Even though if you press Alt, you really don't see any change here. Nothing kind of happens. Let's go back, and it kind of shows a little bit something changed here, but nothing much. But you can clearly see that, for example, A gets underlined. So if you, let's say, edit the width of this window, let's say to 1000, you don't need to go back here. You can just press Alt and A and it would apply. So this is kind of a very nice shortcut to have, to know. It's quite easy and fast to do with the keyboard. But the biggest thing I wanted to show you is that, take a look at this one. If you have dealt with huge family, for example, and you know you want to reorder these things here, the only way to do it is by clicking this button, right? So if you have a huge list, you can see how many times I click this, and it just goes up very slow, right? And turns out for this command you have also access key. So I gathered all the access keys in this blog post here. I will link it down in the description of this video. There are quite a lot of them, but I will go over the most important ones in my opinion. So first of all, to go up and down, you press Alt and U or Alt and W, and that's it. And you can look how fast this is. You can basically go up and down by holding this key, and it's so fast. And if you have dealt with this, I have had so many instances where I have like big family, a lot of parameters, and you want to organize them, and you go like this. Look how slower it is. I don't know why, but it's so much slower than just going like this. So this is quite a surprise to me that these access keys are actually available for these commands also. And then there is very interesting ones. Let's say duplicate is Alt+P. You can easily duplicate the parameter. You can also delete parameters, Alt+V. So if you need to remove a lot of parameters, you don't have to go like this. You can just go Alt+V, enter, Alt+V, enter. Yeah, that's a little bit faster than going like this also. And then there's another one, super interesting, export parameter data, which is Alt+X. And this is super interesting because it's basically says export project history. I have no idea what does it even mean, like what project, like this family project history. Well, it's history, first of all. I think it's some kind of internal command that's left there. Nobody really used that, or some debugging command or something like that. Text file. If you save it, let's override it, and if you open it up, you can see what do we have here. We have all the parameters with the value, with the formula, and with the lock key. And look at this, you can actually read the formula here. And you can read the parameter name and the actual formula. And that is, I think, a huge find, at least in my eyes. Because previously, if you go here and export it through family types like this one, let's say export it here. And okay, yeah, you can export family types like this one, and this is a comma delimited like format. You can import it in Excel, but you cannot see any formula here. That's the biggest problem with this one is there is no formulas here, and in the age of AI, I think this is huge find. Or if you have huge family, you can basically copy paste this and feed this into the AI and say, okay, let's optimize this, and he will give you kind of good results about optimizing these formulas for this family. And it's also very good for a backup, right? So if you're starting to edit this family, this is like a simple one, but if you have to work with huge ones, you can just easily go Alt+X, export it out. Let's say like this is the date of today, right? 27 or whatever. Save it, and you have all the formulas here saved. And then you do some editing, and you can easily go back and find out what happened there. And in this blog post, I also try to discover some in the schedule properties dialog. If you go into the schedules, there are also some of these available access keys. Unfortunately, I did not find any access keys for this up and down. Would be very useful to have these ones here available if you need to reorder like the schedule and so on. But it's not available. But what is available is, let's go to, I don't know, let's say some door schedule, right? If you edit the field here, you can kind of quickly go and do these filterings with the Alt modifier access key. And you can go like Alt. Again, you can see it highlights all the letters here for all these commands. And you can go by discipline, let's say, like Alt and D. And then if you know the discipline, let's say Alt D and then C, it will quickly filter out by this discipline, this thing here. So let's say Alt and M is quickly go to the search. So if you open it up, just Alt M and quickly search for the parameter you want, and so on. Yeah, but I think the biggest find is the modifiers access key, that you can easily do this, and don't forget about exporting. AI might optimize quite a big families for you, at least it did for me. That's it. I hope this video helped. Have a great day and see you in the next one.